What's up, team? Let's take a deep dive into step-ups, the forgotten single leg training exercise to build athletic performance. So we do all other single leg training options like skater squats, one leg box or bench squats, pistol squats, one leg RDLs, one leg hip thrusts, and so on and so forth. All those are great. The reason I think that step-ups are also awesome and we sometimes forget about them is because we're not thinking of them from a training performance standpoint. We're thinking of them from a rehab kind of single leg balanced lower threshold standpoint, which it can be and certainly should be, but we can also load pretty heavy and emphasize this movement pattern in our training for the purpose of building single leg strength and balance and stability. What I really like about step ups is that you're getting active hip extension, right? And I'm also getting active knee flexion here when I come up tall. Another element I could simply add in is the other side, the non-loaded side, also adds in some hip flexion and knee flexion as well by coming up and adding this position right here, okay? Many ways to work this option, the step-up option, but these are some simple things to keep in mind when you're doing them. So the way you advance this is you start out with what's called a planted variation, okay? A planted variation is where it's literally, as we stated it, the front foot, that whole surface of that foot is planted on top of the box, the plates like I have here, whatever you have, and you want to make sure they're high enough. I have right here, these are roughly maybe 12 inches or so. 12 to 24 inches is plenty. So planted, that foot's here. I'm not going to use this foot to push off. Most people do that. They kind of rock and they push off. You want to avoid that. So put this foot down, slightly lean forward, press this foot down hard. Imagine this foot is tapping, it's on glass. Don't break the glass or don't break the egg. It's on an eggshell rather. I'm here, I push up, come up, and I tap down, and then I continue to go, okay? Loading strategies, barbell on the back, barbell in the front rack, dumbbell in either the ipsilateral or same side hand, or on the contralateral or opposite side, or dumbbell in both hands, or a goblet. Again, as long as you're adding some form of load, a simple way to do it, or a simple way to start, is one dumbbell in each hand. Probably the easiest way to do it. I'm here, lean forward. I don't bounce off that bottom foot, come back up, or come up, and then come back down. That would be a planted variation where that right foot does not move for all the reps, then you switch sides and repeat, okay? Another way to do it, or a way to advance it, is to then do these regular reps where you're doing the full range of motion going up and coming down. So I'm not planted now, okay? Same rules apply as long as you add load. I don't care where you add load, but what you would do is you would start in front, okay? Same idea. I don't want to bounce off that bottom foot, so I'm gonna lean forward a little bit. I'm gonna use the right foot to press down, right? Nice and slow and controlled on the way up and on the way down. That tells me you're controlling it and you're showing your athleticism. Here, and then back down, okay? Another way to do these or advance these would be to add in this power step up. So the goal here is I'm trying to put as much force as possible into the box, or in this case I have a stack of bumper plates, to help propel me or catapult me up. So essentially what's gonna happen is I'm here, this foot, I'll go slow-mo first, this foot's gonna drive down hard, the other foot's gonna come up, and then this is where you want that knee drive position because it's almost natural as if you're running or sprinting in sports. So I'm here, here, like that, okay? And again, notice I'm not far away, okay? I'm within a few inches or an inch or two of that box. And that's important. Again, slightly forward lean, here, here, like that, okay? That's the power variation. Again, you can put a barbell on your back, front rack position, sandbag, dumbbells, it doesn't matter as long as you're loading. Again, I like the simple setup of a dumbbell in each hand, emphasizing heavy. So we're here, here. We're here, here, just like that. And that's a very simple way to not only add step-ups back into your training program, but also how to advance them. Planted foot, regular range of motion, and then power to add those back into your training for building athletic performance.